아아아 아아 자 어서 오세요 여러분들. 난 켜던 시간에 켰는데도 들어오는 사람이 있네. 아니 뭐 여러분들은 뭐 망령이야? 뭐 몇 시 켜든 다 들어와. 어디에나 있고 어디에나 없다고요? 십덕 같네. 어디에나 있고 어디에나 없다는. 그렇게 하니까 진짜 십덕 같다고요? 그런 분위기였는데 내가 느끼기에는 나는 어디에나 있고 어디에나 없다 약간 이런 분위기였는데. 근데 학교가 벌써 끝났어요? 아니면은 학교에서 보는 건가? 아니면은 내 방송 보려고 땡땡이 쳤나? 오늘 빠방빠종이라길래 땡땡이 치고 왔구나. 아 폰을 빼돌려뒀다고. 그렇게 개차반은 아니네요. 생각보다 바른 학생이네. 그래도 폰은 내야죠. 아무리 내가 매력적이고 멋있다지만 폰을 안 내면 어떡해. 내가 아무리 보고 싶어도 폰은 내야지. 이놈의 인기 매력 어떡하지? 근데 학교에서 보는 방송만큼 또 재밌는 게 없긴 해. 학교에서 보는 유튜브, 트위치만큼 재밌는 게 없지. 해리포터 오늘도 열심히 밀어봅시다. 이거 미연씨도 해야 되는데 썸썸 편의점 이거 사놓고 얼만큼 짱 박아둔 거야. 썸썸 편의점이랑 파워워시 시뮬레이션 이것도 해야 되는데. 아, 저 해리포터 편집할 생각에 너무 막막하네. 이거 편집 어떻게 하냐? 아까 스팀 보니까 플레이 타임 23시간이던데. 편집 영상 23시간짜리? 생각만 해도 아찔하네.
Don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not.
아니 분위기 왜 이래? 뭐야? 아니 세바스찬. 아니 아무리 화가 나도
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
아이고. 분위기 험악해졌네. 이거 뭐야? 앞에 기다리고 있었어? 이건 또 무슨 투명 마법약 비행 연습하기 3가지 전투식물을 동시에 사용하세요. 비행 연습 여기? 여기야?
What are you up to now?
여기서 비행 연습을 하라고요? 저건가? 여기 뭐가 있는데? 아, 풍선 깨라는 거네.
Revelio.
그리고 두 개 어디 있지? 저기 있다. 오케이. 그리고 저쪽 근데 춥겠다. 이렇게 날아다니면. 여름에는 시원하겠는데요? 여름에 빗자루 타고 날아다니면 진짜 시원할 듯. 아, 길이 쭉 이어져 있네. 코스가 이렇게. 뿅. 오케이. 자, 교수에게 돌아가세요. 여긴가?
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
이게 무슨 마법인데요? 아레스토 모멘텀? 이게 뭐지? 아, 적과 대상의 속도를 모두 늦춰 다음 행동을 생각할 시간을 벌 수 있습니다. 오. 적과 대상의 움직임을 둔화시킵니다. 목표가 클수록 영향이 줄어든다. 아, 요렇게. 오. 뭐야, 갑자기야. 아, 이렇게 시간이 천천히 간다고. 오, 좋은데? 오케이. 그리고 이거 한번 보여줄까, 오랜만에?
Samantha, about someone is caught. Yes,
오케이.
I'm ready to play.
바로 보여주지.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
바보 같은 녀석.
What was I thinking?
뭐야? 아, 이거구나. 오케이.
How am I to top that? Accio!
와, 뭐야? 헥스네?
Yes!
오케이. 그냥 무난하게 가, 안전하게.
How am I to top that? Accio!
넌 망했다?
Accio.
오케이. 쉽네요.
That settles it then.
아, 사원아 너무 못하는 거 아니야? 예.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
넌 잘했어. 그래.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
오케이. 오, 퀘스트 많이 밀었는데? 투명 마법약. 이게 투명약이 썬더부르라고 하는 건가? 그쵸. 썬더부르를 여러 적들에게 사용해보라고 하셨다. 또한이네? 또한? 여기 보면 포션 아이콘 달려있는 거 봐서 썬더부르도 포션 이름인가 본데? 그리고 어디선가 한번 썬더부르를 달라고 했던 친구가 있거든요. 한번 가볼까? 포션 상점에
Hogsmeade, here I come.
여기 맞나?
Hello, be with you in a bit.
아닌데 여기는 씨앗 사는 데인데.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
이거 미니맵 확대 좀 있었으면 좋겠다. 욜로?
What can I do for you today?
야, 썬더부르 있네. 2,000원.
A wise decision.
근데 제조법보다 그냥 이거를 사는 게 더 쌀지도. 와, 1,000원이나 해요? 이게 재료가 있어야지 문제는. 이게 제조법을 사도 재료 구하는 화분이랑 막 씨앗이랑 사고 그러면은 어차피 한 번만 쓸 거면은 약을 바로 사는 게 더 이득
I
같더라고요.
hope to see you again.
일단 조합법을 한번 보고 올까요? 아, 여기서 나올 수도 있는 거잖아. 생각해 보니까.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
투명 마법약. 그리고 다 만들 수 있네. 썬더브루. 시간이 좀 걸리네요. 온 김에 동물들도 좀 봐주고. 얘들아, 밥 먹어, 밥 먹어. 털질은 자동으로 못 해주나? 다 털질해주고. 얘 왜 밥을 안 먹냐? 먹여줘야 되나? 그리고 이 친구도 오케이. 많으니까 관리가 안 되네 이제. 이거 우리를 만들어 가지고 좀 넣어야 되나 거기다가? 썬더볼 하나 더 만들까? 오 비료 비료를 좀 더 빨리 자라나? 아 이렇게 아 생산량 증가구나. 빨리는 아니고 나온 얘들이 많아지게 하는 거구나. 오 30초만 기다립시다. 얘는 이따가 쓰면 되고 보름초도 있지 않나? 세 개를 동시에 쓰라고? 맨드레이크, 양배추, 텐타큘라 이렇게 세 개인가? 포획자루를 이용해서 디리콜하고 보라색 두꺼비를 포획하세요. 이 위치가 뜨나? 오 여기에서
said that travel broadens the mind.
여기 어딘가에 있다? 얘네들인가?
Arresto momentum.
뭐야? 잠깐만요. 여기에서 아야 텐타큘러 하나랑 그리고 양배추랑 맨드레이크 3개. 오케이. 불쌍하네. 그리고 썬더브루 하나랑 마법약 하나. 오케이. 아, 이게 내리셔가지고 주변에 때려주는구나. 이렇게 썬더브루가 오지를 못하네. 아, 얘는 불 태워야지 데미지 들어가지. 이렇게. 그리고 아까 제가 암컷 잡았던가 그랬을 건데. 얘도 암컷이고. 여기 있다. 오케이. 그리고 보라색 두꺼비.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
이 빗자루가 더 빠른가? 얘가 살짝 더 빠른 것 같기도 하고. 아니네, 얘가 훨씬 빠르네. 어디 있지? 보라색, 거대 보라색 두꺼비? 얘네들인가? 아, 쟤네들이다. 잠깐만요. 오케이.
Assignment's all finished.
그리고 한 쌍씩 해야 되잖아요. 이거 내가 뭐 담았는지 볼 수 있나? 인벤토리. 아, 암컷 담았네. 수컷. 다 암컷이네.
Revelio.
수컷 없나? 아, 뭐야 이거?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Descender.
우와, 잠깐만.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
뭐야, 몇 마리야?
Expelliarmus.
이거 얼음 쓰면 어나 이렇게?
Incendio. Accio.
오케이.
Glacius. Incendio.
아니, 나는 그냥 지나가는 길이었는데 왜 이렇게 많아? 이거는 뭐지?
Revelio.
와, 잠깐만, 빨간색이네 얘네들.
Stupefy. Compulsor. Stupefy.
아이고.
Depulsor. Revelio.
아니, 수컷이 없다고? 그럴 리가.
Incendio. Compulsor. Revelio. I should investigate.
뭐지? 특별한 건 없는 것 같은데. 아니, 그래서 수컷이 왜 없지?
Revelio.
많이 생겼다. 아니, 다음 컷이야? 두꺼비는 수컷이 없나? 엥? 쟤도 암컷이고. 오잉.
Revelio.
일단 갈까요? 없으면 어쩔 수 없지 뭐.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
폭발 마법?
Well done. Now,
적중시 큰 데미지를 주며 동시에 폭발하여. 그러면은 콤프링고? 인센디오를 빼고 봄바르다를 넣으면 될 것 같은데. 이렇게.
into practice, shall we? Go ahead
호박이요?
and try it
호박이
on
어디
the
있지?
pumpkins.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
와, 이렇게.
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
오케이. 자, 디핀도. 아니, 마법 점점 다 배워가는데요. 뭔가 이제 스토리의 끝에 와가는 것 같은데.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
아, 내려가는 거구나.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
얘도 빨간색이네. 주문이 너무 많은데?
Very good.
볼까요? 멀리 떨어진 물건과 적을 베어 강력한 데미지를 줍니다. 적을 베어버린다고? 뺄 게 없는데? 이걸 빼자. 요렇게.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instructions.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
여기 아무것도 없는데? 뭐야, 왜 잠겨 있었던 거야? 이 격인가? 그 맨 처음에 그 여기 첫 수업 왔을 때 뭐 재료 빼돌려달라 그랬었잖아요, 누가. 거기 같은데? 근데 아무것도 없네. 그리고 플리펜도. 아이, 도둑이라뇨. 그런 사람 아닙니다. 물론 자물쇠 따고 들어가긴 했지만 아무것도 안 훔쳤잖아요.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need. Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garland.
이상 진술을 마십니다.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
오, 뭐지? 그냥 빙빙 돌리는 건가?
Wonderfully done. If you'd like.
물건과 적을 들어올려 거꾸로 뒤집을 수 있습니다. 쿨다운 시간이 짧아서 공중 콤보를 시작하거나 계속 이어나갈 때 유용한 주문입니다. 퍼즐 풀 때 유용하다고? 이거 아실 것 같은데. 퍼즐 칸을 따로 만들어야 되는구나. 이거 너무 주문 개수에 비해서 모자라다. 아, 이 초록색이 금지된 마법이구나. 이거 금지된 마법들. 와, 이제 하나 남았네. 변신. 자, 메인캐 밀러 갑시다. 서브캐 다 밀었다.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail.
Horntail
I
Hall?
also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
오, 뭐야 저거?
Carefully.
저것도 마법 동물인가? 잡을 수 있나 쟤네들?
An entire castle
아니네.
to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope
이야기하세요. 저 지나갈게요.
Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
안 되는구나. 아 뭐야 이렇게 그냥 보내줘?
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
근데 쟤네들은 중립적인 걔네들인가 보네. 우와 뭐야?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
아이 돌 좀 그만 던져. 밀렵꾼의 흔적을 찾으세요.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
아니 뭐 먹으러 왔냐고.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
암살 플레이 가자.
Up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
아 뭐야? 아니 안 가? 깜짝이야. 암살 플레이 하기에는 새로운 마법도 배웠으니까 한번 가볼까요? 뭐 이랬는데 몰라?
Bombarda.
얍. 뭐야, 나 다리 부셔버렸는데? 뭐야, 어디 있어 저? 어? 너 여기서 뭐하니? 뭐야, 너 왜 거기 있어? 이걸 어떻게 잡아요? 이거 뭔 버그야 이거? 뭐야 이거? 오케이. 휴.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
오케이.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
우와, 용이요?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
어.
Makes sense now. And
용투기장.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
뾰로롱.
Don't know what Victor was thinking stroke. It's no tellers.
관중들 사이를 몰래 지나가세요. 왜 잠겨 있는데? 어디로 가지? 보자. 여기로? 아, 여기로?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far.
이게 멀리서 고대마법을 쓰면 안 들키는 것 같더라고요. 여기서 이렇게 쓰면. 거기 밖에서 이렇게 써버리면. 그럼 어리둥절. 아이 좀 뒤 좀 돌아주라. 오케이. 와씨. 용투기장. 뭐야 이거. 파밍을 안 할 뻔했잖아. 와, 여기 빨간색 너무 많은데. 와.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Revelio.
와,
Got a dragon egg.
이게 뭐가 많잖아.
Dean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Potato! Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next and quite aggressively.
어씨, 맛있는데?
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
쟤를 어떻게 처리를 하지? 넌 고대 마법이다. 오케이. 밀렵꾼들을 쓰러뜨리세요. 아, 들킬 것 같은데 내가 여기 보고 있어가지고. 뾰로롱. 아이 시끄러. 뭘 할 수가 없네. 그리고 여기서 이렇게. 너 혼자 남았어 친구야. 오케이, 완벽한 암살 플레이였다.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
일단 원거리 먼저. 용소리 때문에 정신이 하나도 없네.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Descendo. Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
그러고 보니까 알 안 돌려줘도 돼?
She knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
뭐야? 다음 게 안 열렸는데? 뭐지? 뭐 좀 있어야 되나? 시간을 보내야 되나?
learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will
오케이, 이제 마지막 주문.
field guide, attend my
지하 항구에서 가이드 페이지 수집하기. 가이드 페이지요?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
여긴가?
Revelio.
아, 여기 있다. 지하 항구. 학교에 항구가 있어요?
So this is the underground harbor.
오, 뭐야?
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio.
아, 이런 데가 있구나. 1학년 학생들을 배에 태우고 검은 호수를 건너 호그와트에 내려줄 때 사용되는 선착장. 저쪽에도 뭐가 있는데? 아, 이거 개다. 슈루루. 예비. 그리고 여기
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
여기로 저 불도 찍어야 되는데 저기 있죠 불. 온 김에 찍자. 다음에 또 올 수도 있으니까.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
골든 스니젯?
The golden snidget.
Correct.
와.
The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in
똑똑한 머리 어떡하지?
1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as
행운의
liquid
물약.
luck?
알리오치 마법냐?
The Alihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was
Ah.
Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
호크룩스 아니면 설립자의 유물인데 설립자의 유물?
The founder's relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
가장 큰 거? 퀘이플.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
거짓.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has
Phew.
gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
이
If you're
똑똑한 머리
inclined to test
어떡하지?
your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
오케이.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend transfer.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
아, 낮에 와야 되는구나.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down. Settle down.
이게 뭐야?
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me
책이
say,
부엉이로
is
바뀐
an
거야?
exact
부엉이가
science
책으로 바뀐
that
거야?
can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
이걸로 구슬을 변신시켜? 오. 이거 뭐야?
Beautifully done.
나만 할 수 있는 게 아니었구나.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
이거 뭘로 변신시키는 거지? 그냥 정해져 있나? 변신시키는 건?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
아니요, 저 모르는 일인데요.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
해. 보상이요? 이렇게 뭐가 많아 이렇게. 전투. 근데 이건 다 외형 보상이어가지고. 빌리위그 하이브 마법서? 이게 뭐지? 패링 마스터. 그리고 카운터에 데미지 넣는 거. 이요, 이렇게.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the just north of the Forbidden Fold.
얘는 맞으면 바로 풀리는 거 아닌가? 왜냐하면은 아예 공격도 못하게 만들어 버리면은 똑같나? 뭐 다른 마법이랑. 후객이 실패로 돌아갔다고요? 아니 투 가져가면 할 수 있다면서요. 서브퀘스트가 또 이렇게 늘었네. 근데 용 이거 하면은 용 타고 다닐 수 있을 것 같은데 저거 깨면 이거 먼저 해야겠다. 뭔가 느낌이 이거 깨면은 용 탈 수 있게 해줄 것 같아요.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
팔 거 팔고.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
아, 가게 안에 있구나.
Seems he's been. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
지금은 말할 타이밍이 아닌 것 같아.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
그리고 하나가 요거죠. 호그와트에 고블린 광산이 있어? 아, 아밋을 데려오라고. 호그와트 안에 광산이 있는 줄 알고. 한국말 끝까지 읽어야 되는구나.
Transfiguration started.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
아니, 바로 앞에 페이지가 있잖아. 오케이, 광산 입구 근처. 와, 왜 이렇게 멀어? 여기?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
오케이, 갑시다. 문 통과하는 거는 그렇게 어렵지 않은 것 같은데요. 그냥 투명마법 쓰면은 지나가지는 것 같은데. 아, 이게 그 문이구나. 이렇게.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine.
Revelio.
It's even grander than I had expected.
여기서 계획을 했다고?
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Defender. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the
이게
only
불
way
피우는 것
forward.
같은데.
These
컬로는
machines
불이 안 붙나?
steam. Interesting.
Incendio.
이렇게.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
이걸 땡긴다.
Descendo. Capulso. Accio.
그럼 이게 가서 이렇게
Wingardium Leviosa.
이거 아닌데? 이 문을 열어야 되는데? 아닌가? 그냥 가면 되나? 어?
Revelio.
그러니까 내려가서 안녕. 여기서 뭘 해야 되는데?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
이렇게.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
You ought to come. Someone there?
몇 명 없어서 싸워도 될 것 같은데. 아야. 아야.
Arresto momentum. Stupefy. There was a human here. Expelliarmus.
That was a little
Okay.
more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
이 문을 이것도 그거네. 마법 문이네.
We're being watched.
여기 뭐가 있는데?
Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
증기가 들어와야 되는구나. 일단 통과해야 되나?
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing. Revelio.
여기에서 일단 여기다 불을 넣자. 이렇게.
Incendio. Revelio.
그 다음에 이걸 땡긴다.
Accio.
그럼 어떻게 되는 거지? 열렸다. 이렇게.
Revelio.
오케이. 그다음에 여기로.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any
A
plans.
schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
여기 위에도 길이 있는데.
Bombarda.
There you are. Rather unwise.
Revelio.
That's the last line. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine more fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
이 길이 맞나? 저쪽 아닌가? 여기? 아니구나.
Revelio.
여기다.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Bombarda.
아이고 잘못 썼다.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Revelio. Stupefy. Arresto momentum.
I won't rest.
Bombarda.
Get away.
Descendant.
또 남았나? 아, 뭐 뒤에 뭐야 이거?
Expelliarmus. Protego.
뭐야?
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Descendo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio.
불 붙이고
Accio.
땡긴다.
Revelio.
이 위도 뭐가 있는데?
Capolso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
여기로 들어가서 일로. 별로 맛이 없는데?
Revelio.
Are are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio.
이거를 어떻게 뚫지?
Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
돌아가야 되나 본데? 그쵸. 이거 땡겼으니까 여기로
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty.
아 뭐야 이거 그거잖아. 잠깐만요.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos.
저 그거잖아요. 들어올 때. 오케이.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
거의 다 왔는데 이제 암살 플레이 한번 해볼까? 좀 많긴 한데 일단은 오케이.
Someone there? Someone's here.
아이고.
Bombarda. Still stones glance off of me.
Arresto the vessel.
아이고.
I will make almost.
Descendo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the
아
last of them.
멋있게 암살 플레이 딱 하려 그랬는데 들켜버렸네.
Revelio.
문 열고 가서 저기 불 붙이고 땡기는 거구나.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building
드릴?
enormous drills, bigger than this mine could
고블린이
contain.
드릴을 만들고 있다고?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. Depulso. Accio.
엥? 아 여기 문이 열렸구나.
Revelio.
뭐 더 있을 것 같은데 아닌가? 저거는 뭐지?
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
아 여기구나 그 반대편. 오케이 진짜 나갑시다. 아 이거 못 먹고 나갈 뻔했네.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
이랩 자물쇠?
Alohomora.
아 이랩 자물쇠는 껌이죠.
Revelio.
그렇게 맛있진 않네.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight.
Revelio.
나갑시다.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
보관함의 힘이 변화시킨다고? 사람들을? 자, 세바스찬. 응? 아, 광산이 여러 개구나. 얘 걔잖아. 그 썬더 물약이 있다고 물어본 얘.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
오, 손해인데. 결투장인가 이거? 그쵸. 아니구나.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
여기도 광산이네. 아, 비행 금지 걸렸잖아.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone.
다 덤벼.
Arrest them and
That's your best.
뭐야 이건? 약 초학 속성은 뭐지?
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
The area's still clear.
You're weak to send it.
아이고 다른 애들 맞췄다.
Arresto momentum. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo.
아야.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
Won't get away with that. Back to the big boy.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Protego.
아이 뭐야?
Stupid one.
And the fun is
Revelio.
over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
집중. 여기 위에도 뭐가 있네?
Revelio.
I should
건보
tell you,
있을라나?
rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
그냥 나가는 길인가? 아이 뭐야? 그냥 나가는 길이잖아.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in. Bombarda. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Bombarda. Incendio.
왜 불에 안 타냐 이거? 휘.
Revelio.
오케이. 여기에서 돌아가야 되나 이게? 그쵸. 여기서 뛰어내리는 건 아닌 것 같은데.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Disgusting creature.
Revelio.
Spider to prey on.
How nice of you to stop by.
Glacier. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
How many
Revelio.
are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
이 박스가 저 위에 올라가는 것 같고.
Incendio. Revelio.
It's awfully high. Any ideas?
여기도 뭐가 있네.
Wingardium Leviosa.
장비수를 가득 찼대요. 아, 어제 좀 비우고 올 걸, 오기 전에. 여기 뭐가 이렇게 많아. 요 정도?
Wingardium Leviosa.
띄우는 마법이 없네. 그냥 되나? 아, 그냥 닿네.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Bombarda. Revelio.
오케이, 내려갑시다. 저기는 갈 수가 있나? 그쵸. 방법이 없는 것 같은데. 갑시다.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio.
That bridge has seen better days.
뭐야? 얘 다 부수고 다녀. 여기서 내려가는 게 더 빠를라나?
Revelio.
다 본 것 같은데요?
Mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
오케이.
Reparo. Revelio.
죽어 있는 거 봐.
Expelliarmus Protego. Bombarda. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared.
거잖아.
Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos.
오.
Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
여기도 뭐가 하나 있는데? 루모스 꺼졌나 보다.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio.
오케이. 알뜰살뜰하게 챙겨. 깜짝이야. 챙겨가야지.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted
이게
from
길이
runes for a
아닌가?
moment.
An
잠깐만요.
unwelcome distraction at that.
아 여기는 그냥 못 가는 데구나. 예, 여기가 길 맞네.
We have another fight on our hands.
오 뭐야 이거.
Finished yet? Arresto momentum. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
우와.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
와 뭐야 이거 바닥에.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
오케이.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly
Revelio.
have a lot to learn.
고블린들 여기서 엄청 죽었나 보네.
Incendio! Revelio!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyal. Need to look for it. Revelio.
아, 3개네 저게. 그러면은
Wingardium Leviosa. I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
이거 열어줘야 되구나.
Incendio.
이렇게.
Wasn't expecting that.
인형 아니야 이거? 아닌가?
Revelio.
이사도라.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
출구가
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, and now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do.
아, 이렇게 한 조각씩 맞추는
The bad
거구나.
news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian,
괜히
I
이야기했네.
haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
그 다음에 남은 쾌가 용 찾아야지. 저 화장실 좀 갔다 올게요.
soon as I can.
Thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spit Witches as soon as you can.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
뭐야, 바로 보내주나?
I do think this
용
is
있는
where
곳까지
we'll
바로
find her.
보내줬어.
The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how
이게
the
진짜
poachers found her to
마법사지.
begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
여기 있구나. 안녕 친구야, 오랜만이네.
Worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
아, 여기 있구나 이거. 이거 뭐야 이거? 여기 이렇게 좋은 게. 아, 장비 안 팔고 왔다. 아. 장비를 안 팔고 왔네. 이거 끝나고 빨리 장비 팔아야겠다.
Revelio.
요로롱. 뭐야? 아, 밀렵꾼이구나.
How charming.
밀렵꾼이 죽었구나.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
나도 이런 마법 하나 있었으면 좋겠다. 수리하는 마법 이런 거 있으면 이제 컴퓨터 고장나면 이제 마법으로 슉슉슉슉 해가지고 고칠 거 아니에요.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. What's your step?
뭐야 저거? 저기 불 타고 있어?
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
오씨 뭐야 이거? 아 이거 숨어있는구나 타이밍 맞춰서. 이렇게.
I'll draw her attention. Follow what it's saying.
슈루룩?
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
아 냄새가 감지된다고?
She isn't making it easy.
오케이.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
빨리 가 오기 전에.
Brilliant. Revelio.
잠깐만 파밍할 거 있나? 파밍 중요하지.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
아니 그래서 용 타고 다니는 거 아니었어? 그냥 저렇게 가버리는 건가? 나 이제 알 갖다 줬으니까 이제 넌 내 친구 이러면서 막 용 타고 날아다니는 줄 알았는데 그게 아닌가 보네. 아 맞아, 장비 팔아야지. 장비를
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Many to choose from here, so take your time. I've heard that our dear Clementine
5,000원? 돈 많은데?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
그럼 씨앗 조금 사고
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
그리고 스크롤.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
여긴가?
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
소형화분 5개.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
뭐야, 돈 모자라네? 돈이 모자라잖아.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
일단 여기다 하나 놓고. 대형이 없구나. 양배추랑 무화과. 요 정도? 투명이나 좀 만들어 놓을까? 만들어 놓고. 자, 식별. 아, 레벨이 안 되네. 얘도 레벨이 안 되네. 27레벨? 거의 다 찍긴 했는데. 경험치 좀만 얻으면 되는데. 다 얻었나? 이 밥이 있어도 밥을 자동으로 먹진 않네. 오케이, 덜 해주고. 그리고 늪지대에다가 얘들 풀어놓으면 되나? 두꺼워 미안하다. 수컷이 없었어. 이렇게 하고 교배. 말 하나 데려오면 될 것 같은데 저기로. 일단 갑시다. 빗자루 업그레이드를 주문하세요?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
So pleased to hear that Joanne.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on
어?
the broom upgrade.
4,000원?
Thanks for stopping
비싸네.
by. Hope to see you again.
포피아 이야기하세요. 아니 4,000원 좀 비싼데.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
이야기하는데 미안한데 이 잠자리가 너무 잡고 싶었어. 아까 이야기할 때부터. 네티와 대화. 메인캠 밉시다. 뭐야? 이거 어디로 가라는 거냐? 이거 이상해요. 바다를 건너라는 거지 지금? 뭐지? 아니 지도 왜 이래 갑자기? 와 크리스마스야 안에? 얘는 일로 가라고 하는데 갑자기 지도가 이상해졌는데? 얘 왜 이러냐? 엥 갑자기 바보가 됐지 얘가? 아니 자꾸 바다를 건너가래? 이게 왜 이래?
I've always said that travel broadens.
어라 내비가 이상하네.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
다음 미션이 교장실 몰래 들어가기야? 좀 빡센데?
I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
아직 갱신이 안 됐네.
Professor Fig will know what to do.
이거 왜 안 나오냐? 오케이, 됐다.
Revelio.
여기는 잠을 수 없었나? 오호호호호호.
I'm now, demiguise.
데미가이즈가 있다고? 어디?
What do we have here? A demiguise.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snidgets. Meet me in the forbidden
요로롱. 나 이거 몇 개 모았더라? 여섯 개? 아직 많이 남았네.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared.
뭐야, 교수님. 생각보다 너무 철저한데?
Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
갑시다.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes.
그러니까 너무 어색한 거 아니야?
I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
뭐가 최선인지는 내가 결정하죠.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
이게 너무 어색한 거 아니야?
To determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
이 사람이
The future is yours.
이게 막 고맙다고 한 사람이었나?
I mean, out of my way, children.
What could the headmaster want?
연기 좀 잘해봐. 되게 교장답게.
I wonder almost daily why I...
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
잘 가라고 인사까지 해주냐고. 교장선생님이 너무 친절해졌는데? 뭐야 이거? 이게 뭐지? 지금 못하는 건가? 변신에 있어서? 그러니까 좀 더 싸가지 없게 하란 말이야.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
아니 아무도 의심 안 하냐고.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
아니 왜 아무도 의심 안 하냐고. 아니 이 녀석들 교장 선생님이 행차하셨는데 다들 앉아서 밥이나 먹고 말이야 이거. 아 이거 그냥 교장이고 뭐고 그냥. 아휴 그냥.
Attention, students. I hereby Scrope.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
개싸가지
Scrope
없다.
begs forgiveness. It is the Black Family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
힘.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
통치 피해 순도 얘네들 그거 되게 순열 중요하게 생각하잖아요.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
오케이. 숨기.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
아, 근데 재밌네 변신하는 거. 가기 전에 장비 업그레이드 좀 하고 갑시다. 와, 다시 그 환경으로 돌아왔네. 오케이. 그리고 재능. 봄바르다 마스터. 그래폰? 이 그래폰까지 필요해? 속성. 엑스페라무스의 공격력이 상당히 근데 니즈 털이 없구나. 크루시오 고대 마법 공격력 이거밖에 없는 것 같은데. 푸퍼의 깃털. 바꿔주고. 다 푸퍼가 없네. 오케이. 근데 교장실이 필요의 방 바로 앞에 있어? 띠용. 아닌가? (162)
Revelio.
그냥 탈 걸 그랬나 그냥?
My family and I traveled.
Galleons
노안이 내려가는데? 아.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
야, 근데 교장실 멀다잉. 여기도 거울이 있잖아.
That's where I need to speak the password.
오.
Lumos. Revelio.
뭐야? 안모르 되면 비켜줍니다. 나비 저거 아니야? 저 밑에 있는 거? 얘는 또 뭐지? 처음 보는 퍼즐인데? 아, 열쇠를 넣어야 되는구나. 다음에 찾읍시다. 가자.
Toujours pure.
오, 이게 돼? 이게 되네.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
자물쇠? 이 교수님이 이 교장 선생님이 저기다 뭘 넣어놨을까? 3레벨 2레벨
Aloha Mora.
바로 열어봐야지. 뭐야, 그냥 나가는 길이잖아.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
뭐야? 갑자기 분위기 이상해지는 것 같은데?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
뭐야?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
와, 뭐야?
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
이게 레펠리오도 안 돼요, 여러분들. 들키지 않고 마을을 지나가라고? 누구한테? 죽음을 피해서? 오케이. 아, 쉽네.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
어, 뭐야?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
아, 이거 불안한데 이거. 여기가 문제인데.
Time is just right.
타이밍이 맞아서 지금. 아무도 없어요. 설마 처음부터 하겠어요? 그치.
They're gone for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
지금. 오케이.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
아, 공격도 안 되네. 지금. 오! 흐이야.
The ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
올라가. 여기에서 여기로. 여기가 아닌가 본데.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
잠깐만. 너무 많은데?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
지나가. 근데 왜 점프는 되냐고.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
아. 야 뭐야 여기서부터야?
Neve must be here somewhere.
아 이거 운발로 지나갔는데 이거.
This road as fast as I can.
오케이.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
맛있어 보인다 친구야. 그거 먹어봐. 오케이. 그거 먹어봐. 그거 맛있어 보인다. 오케이. 점프하는 게 느린 것 같은데.
Nothing this way. There's no danger. There must be another way to find you.
다른 길?
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
어?
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
그러니까 분위기 왜 이래? 휴, 들킬 뻔했네. 아, 뭘 이렇게 누구를 이렇게 막 찾아요? 누구 이렇게 열심히 찾아? 그냥 가. 안 됐네.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
아, 이게 문제인데. 자, 지금 우와,
Now's my chance.
오케이. 사람이지 이거.
That's the way forward.
오케이. 신비한 망토.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
오, 투명 망토야 이거. 이거 그냥 완전 투명 망토인가 보네. 안녕.
They can't see me at all.
오.
I can get closer to them.
쟤 눈에도 안 보이나? 안 보이는데 이렇게 기어갈 필요가 있나? 안녕.
This is
바보
the way
같은 녀석.
forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
엥?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
지팡이잖아. 오케이.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
난 역시 암해보다는 그냥 밀고 가는 게 적성인가 봐요.
I've never felt such power.
주무셋 고정이네. 우와. 역시 센데? 와, 이거 뭔 데미지야 이거. 야, 스킬 하나에 한 방씩인데? 오케이, 스킬도 다 풀렸다. 뭐야 이거는? 뻥. 아, 모냥 떨어지게. 야, 왜 계속 나와? 오케이. 오, 레벨로 쓸 수 있네 이제. 와, 이제 얘랑 싸우는 거야? 뒤에 구경만 하고 있네. 아야. 뭐야 이거 왜 안 죽었어 아직? 뭐지, 버그인가? 얘 왜 가만히 있냐? 아직 아니네? 뭐야 왜 계속 나와? 두 마리는 좀 일단 씹고. 연락 카리스마 있어. 역시 나야. 연락 카리스마 있어. 아, 누가 이걸 못 깨요.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
이게 뭐지? 신비한 돌? 돌을 사용해 시험 완료하기?
Nothing is what it seems.
돌 어떻게 사용해요? 그냥 던지면 되나?
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor her.
We won't be the same without her.
뭐지?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
무슨 일이 있었던 거냐?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
미쳐가는 것 같은데?
This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
근데 니암 교수가 왜 죽었는지는 안 나왔네.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but
뭐 얼마나 대단한
I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
그런 게 숨어져 있길래.
Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
저는 여기까지 해보고 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다, 여러분. 게임 저장하고. 와, 18시간 많이 했네. 21시간. 해리포터 이게 한 30시간 된다 그랬나? 메인 캠만 미는 게 한 이틀 하면 끝나겠네요. 아이고, 오늘 일정이 있어가지고 저는 여기까지 하고 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 여러분들도 다들 방송 보느라 고생 많았어요. 다들 좋은 저녁 보내세요. 대화.